before I go any further, I want to come back to something. The liver. I know what you're thinking. It sounds grotesque. A creature hunting humans for their organs. A horror story. Nothing more. But if that's all you took from it, you missed the most important part. In Korean, there is a phrase, "Gani 떨어지다." Literally, my liver dropped. It means I was startled out of my mind. So frightened that something inside me fell. 간에 기별도 안 간다. Not even a message reached my liver. It means I ate and felt nothing. The emptiness did not move. There is another. 애간장이 녹는다. My liver and intestines are burning. It means I am consumed with anxiety, with longing, with a grief I cannot put down. And there is one more. 간이고 쓸개고 다 줄 수 있어. I would give you my liver and my gallbladder. Everything inside me, everything I am. And in Korean, there are many more expressions like these. In the Korean language, the liver is not simply an organ. It is where fear lives, where longing burns, where the deepest love is stored. It is the self. So when the Gumiho reaches for a human liver, she is not reaching for flesh. She is reaching for the seat of everything that makes a person. Undeniably, irreversibly human. The fear, the longing, the love that burns from the inside. She wants to know what that feels like. Not from the outside, watching through the trees. From the inside. And now I want to talk about something else. Something that has no translation, not in English, not in any language I have found, in 1,000 years of looking. Han. It isn't sadness. It isn't anger. It isn't grief, exactly. And it isn't resentment. It's what happens when all of those things compress together inside a person or a people over a very long time. The weight of a dream that was never allowed to come true. The ache of an injustice that was never corrected. The hollow space left by something you wanted so completely that wanting it became part of who you are. Koreans have carried Han for centuries. You can hear it in pansori, the ancient form of musical storytelling, where a single performer holds an entire world of sorrow in their voice.
이 민족의 한을 어찌 풀고
For hours, without breaking. can see it in Salpuri. A dancer alone in the dark, holding nothing but a white cloth, moving it through the air, as if she could untangle something that has no shape. You can feel it in the pull of a folk song that you don't understand the words to, but somehow already know the feeling of a body moving through grief, a voice carrying what the body cannot. You don't need to know the steps. You don't need to know the words. Han moves through you before your mind catches up, like a sound you've never heard. That somehow sounds like home. The Gumiho is Han-made flesh. She has lived 1,000 years, and she cannot become human. She understands human emotion with a depth most humans never reach, and she cannot be recognized as one of them. She wants the simplest thing imaginable, to belong. And that one simple thing is the only thing in the world she cannot have. She is a creature of the in-between, between animal and human, between the wild and the ordered world, between power and belonging. She cannot step fully into any of it. And the liver, the thing she reaches for, the thing she burns for, is exactly that. She wants to know what it means to have one. I think that's why this story has survived 1,000 years. Because the in-between is not a place only foxes inhabit. The immigrant who is never fully from anywhere. The person whose identity doesn't fit the category the world made for them. The one who stands at the edge of every room. Welcome enough to be invited, not enough to fully stay. The Gumiho is their story too. Maybe that's why she never really died. The old stories ended, but she's closer than you think. Next, still among you.
I am Aria, hear my call. Aria, hear my call. Whispers rising, shadows fall. Shadows fall. Old soul stories carved in scars under silence.